Thanks. Well, new at 10. We have more information for you tonight on the visit to Fort Carson this week by the Army's top commander, Chief of Staff General James McConville. And with the Army in the midst of a transformation to deal with a changing global environment, his primary focus here, the soldiers and their families and quality of life issues. General McConville told reporters that in order for the Army to adapt and change in the decades to come, troops and their families must be provided those things that match the level of service asked of them.
We're very concerned about the quality of life for our soldiers' families, so we are investing in housing. We want to talk to the soldiers, the non-commissioned officers and the officers, and see how things are going, see how the policies are being implemented, and get some good feedback on the things that we can take back to Washington, D.C. and fix.
As for the most immediate threat, the general says the invisible enemy, COVID, is that. That is why the Army is so engaged in the vaccine logistics and distribution effort here and across the country. And the Army's Research and Development Command has been working with civilian and private companies to help develop their own vaccine since the global pandemic is a national security threat.
And we're taking advantage of the technology that is out there, the ability to train in virtual and augmented reality, the ability to use a synthetic training environment.
As for the latest transformation of the U.S. Army the general spoke of, the focus is technology, speed, range, and decision dominance, as he put it. Conventional warfare is not going away, but implementing new strategies is a must, along with long-range missiles, air and missile defense, new combat vehicles and gear, requiring highly trained men and women.
Is really peace through strength. And so we must have a strong military, we must have a strong Army, and that Army must be able to do large-scale ground combat operations.
As for the president's order to fully withdraw from Afghanistan by September 11th and the high price the Army and Fort Carson in particular has paid there and in Iraq, General McConville said that is the president's order. They will execute it to the best of their ability. He also touched on the Army's scathing report in the aftermath of the murder of a private on Fort Hood last year, said that the People's First Task Force that was the result of the investigation is being aggressively implemented on Fort Carson and across the Army to address safety, respect, inclusiveness, diversity, and freedom from sexual harassment.